Questo è Caverna di Platone. Questo è Sì è lui. Questo è CavernaRewinD. Come sempre.
How they make these. We just bought this huge pallet of Dragon Ball figures, but the thing is, every single one of them is bootleg. Thing is, I also don't know what figures we got. I don't know how much they cost. My wife ordered all of them, so we're gonna open them up, we're gonna rank them, and then we're gonna try to guess the cost and see how accurate we can get. Let's get into the first figure. Figure number one, I'm not even joking, this guy—
L'uomo con il peggior gusto possibile nel mondo.
Does not even have a box or a bag. They put a shipping label on bubble wrap. That is high quality customer service right there. They really care about their customers. All right, let's get the bubble wrap open. I can already see that this is my man, Android 17.
This is my man.
Not that relevant in Dragon Ball Z, but kind of played a huge role in Dragon Ball Super. Just a little bit, you know? May have saved the entire universe from going extinct. Right there inside the plastic, he looks super sick. It looks like he comes with a little bust, and he has an actual base that makes him look like he's standing on Earth. Let's go ahead and cut him open. I'm telling you, some of these bootlegs are getting really good. The problem is, they're about to get very expensive, probably more expensive than the real ones, because tariffs, you know? So, there's the base right there. Let's get 17 out of here. He actually looks good. The problem with the bootleg is, he doesn't look bad, but look. Probably just turned, yeah. That's what I figure. He doesn't really stay together. But, you know, once he goes on a glass shelf, that's going to be irrelevant whether he stays together or not, because I'm not going to move him. Let's see if I can get his feet in his base. A lot of times they don't fit. That's one of the other problems, like this. Let me make sure I'm putting it on the right shit.
Le figure cinesi
there we go.
Stanno facendo sempre più belle.
Okay. Okay. No. He actually looks sick. That is a big Android 17, and he looks awesome. And he also comes with a bust.
Questa è bootleg.
Right next to him too, with his arms folded instead on his butt for some reason. I don't know why he's got his hands on his booty in the statue, but
can you take that one off?
I don't know if you can.
Ma sì che puoi, è fatta apposta.
Yeah, you can actually. It does come off, huh?
Which one do you like better?
Honestly, hands on the booty. It looks a little cooler.
I like the other one.
We're gonna put them both on the shelf, but that's a sick figure. I mean, he's tall too. He's definitely over a foot tall, so I'm gonna guess he's like.
Il busto palesemente l'hanno fatto per le ragazze.
45, 50 bucks on this guy.
28.
28 bucks. That is a good deal. I'm giving him a solid 6 out of 7. So
he looks good. He
looks really good. Let's get him over there. Let's throw this plastic out of here and go to the next one right here. Now, some of these might have more than one figure in them, but we won't know until we open them. Whoa. This is a whole scene of Piccolo hitting Goku and Raditz with the special beam cannon. That's sick. That's a really sick bootleg. I'm pretty sure I've seen the actual resin statue of this. It's a lot bigger that they knocked off, but that thing's like $1,000 or more. This thing here, ooh, whoa. That is actually really sick.
Tutto storto.
Yeah, that is awesome. Look at that. Special beam cannon. I mean, they got good details too. Raditz's scouter might be white. That's one little imperfection.
Non mi piacciono tanto, soprattutto per come sono dipinte.
But Piccolo's missing his arm, and it's actually bleeding, and the beam's going through Goku and Raditz. That's sick. I mean, I'm giving this one a solid. I'm gonna say 6 again. If Raditz's scouter wasn't white, I'd honestly say this is a 7. This looks really nice, but this one's really big, and it's a lot heavier than Android 17 too. So I'm gonna guess it's more around
allora, questa se ridipinta è figa.
Range. 30
Però va
bucks,
ridipinta.
$30. That's
Così,
a really good deal. I'd buy that every day of the week. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if I walked into a store in the mall and they had this priced higher than that, probably still be coming home with me. I'm not gonna lie. Really sick little statue. All right, let's see what else is in the same bag with that one. I think there's another 1 or 2 in here. What is this? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really wanted the box to it. I appreciate that. It's just the destroyed
Soprattutto
box.
tutta fatta a pezzi, è ottima.
Looks like we have another huge Piccolo right here. And
fammi vedere questo piccolo.
Part of the same box. Thank you for the destroyed box. They probably charged me extra for that too. Thank you. Let's see. Let's go ahead and cut this open and see what this one looks like. I'm excited. They don't make a lot of whole Piccolo.
Poi si preoccupa che gli fanno pagare di più lo scatolo che gli arriva distrutto. Pisci i soldi dal culo.
Was there. OG Dragon Ball Z. I mean, he used to play a role, you know? He was like basically the leader of the let's hold the villain off until Goku gets to your crew. He was the leader of that. So let's get him out of here. That looks good, actually. He looks really nice. Let's go ahead and cut this plastic. It's crazy how good these bootlegs are getting. I mean, sometimes you find the really hilariously bad ones, but like some of them are actually getting really good. It's wild. Let's take him
Il
out
taglierino
of
stava
here.
entrando dentro,
That's
tagliando la
honestly one of
testa
my
di
favorite
Piccolo.
Piccolo statues I have.
È bella, dai, bello sculpt. Anche questa forse magari colorata diversamente, perché che cazzo significa che c'ha dei punti di luce così grossi sulle gambe? Perché?
He's probably 18 inches tall or close to it.
Perché?
I mean, he is tall. That's a big dude. I
Però
want
è
to guess,
bella,
I mean,
bella grande,
gosh,
sì.
he looks like Kuji Koala. I'm going to say like
Dettagli
65
sono
bucks on him.
belli.
He looks so crazy.
Il volto è fatto bene, dai, sì. Sì. Magari è colorata un po' a cazzo, si vede. Però alcuni pezzi che sono stati fatti chiaramente dentro delle preforme, tipo qua andrebbero rifiniti un pochettino. Sì, però dai, è bella. Domanda off topic, manga in pausa come Nana arriverà mai a una conclusione? Oppure da considerare cancellato? No, vabbè, non è che da considerare cancellato. Secondo me, quando prima o poi l'autrice recupererà i diritti sull'opera, deciderà di farci qualcosa. Per ora si aspetta.
Crazy, but I'm giving Piccolo a 7 out of 7 before I get to that, because like there's no imperfections. The fabric on his clothes looks great. The details down to his green skin, like the little veins in it, they did a good job. What's he cost? I'm saying 65.
28.
28 bucks. That's crazy. That is
Questi sono
absolutely
30
crazy. Yeah, that's probably one of
dollari.
my favorite Piccolos I have.
Cazzo.
Just for a quick size comparison, I thought 17 was big. Here's Piccolo next to the 17 statue we just got. Piccolo is massive. That is crazy for that price.
Sono in
And
scala.
they gave me a box. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's put them over there. Let's see what I can get to next. Oops, I got one little bag here. Whatever this one is, really tiny. Let's see. That's another smush box. That's my favorite thing to get, are smush boxes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just great. This one looks like
cazzo che gli arriva rotto.
I'm still holding out on Diamond.
Ma tanto fanno
Everybody
cagare
keeps
sti
trying to spoil it for me.
scatoli.
I'm not gonna watch it until they release the English dub. Call me what you want, I don't care. I don't need your opinion. I'm waiting for the English dub to sound right. Let's see.
Is this the bootleg to the one that we just got?
Cioè lui non ha ancora visto Daima. Sta aspettando il doppiaggio inglese per guardare Daima, mamma mia, veramente. Che tra l'altro sta finendo in queste settimane.
And then this goes on his arm, but it doesn't like come apart. I don't really know how to get this the power ball thing on his arm right.
Madonna, che brutta.
I mean, without the bait, obviously.
Che brutta. Io c'ho l'originale di questa.
Power pole in his hand, just like this. And then this goes on his arm, but it doesn't like come apart.
Che brutta. Cioè, ragazzi, è brutta. Vi faccio vedere la mia. A parte che non ci sono i ciuffetti piccoli, mi sa.
Like come apart. I don't really know how to get
Perché
this the
sarebbero
power
forse
pole thing on his
troppo
arm
delicati.
right.
100%. I mean,
infatti non
without
ce
the
li ha.
bait, obviously, but who cares?
Cioè i ciuffetti piccoli, intendo questi. Questi qua. Non ci sono. Faccio vedere dietro. Allora, hanno praticamente preso questa e ci hanno fatto lo stampo, sostanzialmente.
He looks really good, but a lot of the Diamond stuff just hasn't been selling well. Like I found quite of my the real Diamond figures at like discount stores like Ross. I paid like 15 bucks for him, so I can't imagine he's like more than 15 bucks. Even though he looks really good, like rating, I'd give him like a 5 out of 7.
È impietoso.
Sure. 10 bucks? That's not bad at all.
10 bucks! Questo costa 100! Vabbè, la differenza si vede comunque. Si vede. $10. Pochissimo. $10 è niente, cazzo. Veramente niente.
Oh, and do a side by side with this is like I guess what they're trying to emulate right here. It's not.
No, non è questa che hanno cercato di emulare. Questa è quella di Bandai.
Far off. To be honest with you, I'd say like the clothing on the bootleg looks better to me. The face on the, it's not that, it's barely noticeable.
Yeah, the hair looks a little different. It's just everything's shaped different.
But I mean, if I'm being real, the hair detail on the bootleg looks better. The clothing.
Tra l'altro hanno montato la fascia per il bastone male, al contrario. Perché ha le fascette che sono in giù, no? Vedete? Qua giustamente sono montate bene. E questa, vedete, sono all'insù. Che senso c'ha?
Everything's shaped different.
But I
Sarà
mean, if I'm
bootleg
being
pure
real, the hair
quest'altra,
detail
forse,
on the
boh.
bootleg looks better, the clothing on the bootleg looks better, the power pole is actually separate on the real one, it's just like fused and glued to his shirt. There's not much that I'd say I'd like more about the real one. The fake one even has a nice base and everything. I mean, to be honest with you, I almost like the bootleg better than the real one. But yeah, that's a pretty cool little figure. That's wild though, that's wild. All right, let's go to another figure. Ooh, I don't think...
E non è bella rispetto alla resina che ho io. Cioè, se guardi la resina ufficiale che ho io, regalo di Mircolino, non è bella la tua. È un UCS.
I've never seen this before. This is cool. This is that iconic moment from the Androids movie with Future Trunks. One of the saddest Dragon Ball movies of all times. That whole timeline is just bad. But this right here, ooh, look at that. The moment, he even got the tears coming down his face. That rage moment is just one of the best moments ever. So they have, oops. It has the Super Saiyan head, or you can put on his base form head if you'd rather do that. Both of them actually have the tears coming down, and it comes with a base. So whatever head you don't want to put on the figure, you can actually put on a little base next to him and have it like that. That's really good. I mean, again, the
solo per I capelli qua, sì, però se la vedi da un altro angolo.
That the bootleg companies seem to get...
Allora, qua forse manca un ciuffo, non lo so. Comunque sono attaccati veramente male questi capelli. Bisognerebbe staccarli, rifarli. Qua non hanno dipinto le sopracciglia. Togli sta faccia di merda.
Better than the real ones. Like it looks like fabric, even though it's...
Ma come fai a dire better than the real? Come fai a dire better than the real? Ma non vedi che non ci ha colorato le sopracciglia? Non vedi che mancano i ciuffi qua?
Plastic. A lot of the real ones, they just look smooth. It doesn't look like clothes. So they do a really good job. Again, I'm gonna give Trunk a solid 6 out of 7 there, and guess he's about probably 25 bucks.
15.
15 bucks. That's wild. That's a really good figure for that price.
15 ci sta, però metti la testa di Trunks normale che almeno è dipinta.
Box from Trunks. Oops. I got another box coming if I can get to it. Mystery box. Mystery box. This one is... oh, Gogeta, sitting on the rock. That's actually pretty sick. Let's cut this one open. It looks like it has 3 heads in this one. Not even just one. Okay, he looks a little janky. Not like necessarily bad, but it's like you can tell it's cheap paint. That's really what you can tell how some of the bootlegs are. The paint job's just kind of cheap looking. Like his face there, he's looking a little Dollar General-ish, I'm not gonna lie. But it's overall pretty cool little statue. And he's got,
vabbè, questa non è fantastica, dai.
Put on him, and he's got a purple head. He has like alter ego unlocked or something in Gogeta. I don't know why he's got a purple head, but that's pretty cool. Honestly, his face, he's more like a 4 out of 7. He's probably the worst so far, but he is heavy, so I'm gonna guess like around 30 bucks or so.
16.
16, that's not bad. I'd pay 16 bucks for that again, so. You know what, I like all Dragon Ball, the good, the bad, and the ugly, doesn't matter. I collect it all.
I think the Super Saiyan head would look best on him.
Yeah, they all look just really bad painted though, so. Yeah. We'll see. Let's go to another box right here. This one is Vegeta, no, Trunks. Ooh, that's a big one too. That's another big base too. These are looking really nice, man. These are looking really nice. Let's go ahead and cut this open and see what it looks like. If I can get it undone. There we go.
Fastidio.
Like you said earlier, how they make these one piece, because some of the resin statues can be a pain to put together, and obviously you move it to the right too much, a little bit too much force, and you just broke an $8,000
Questa non è
statue.
troppo male,
It's
effettivamente.
really this Trunks looks really nice, and again, he comes with a bonus head. You can have Super Saiyan Man Bun Trunks here instead of base form Man Bun Trunks. Another really good one. Again, the clothes just look really good. I'm giving this Trunks here a 6 out of 7, 100%. And again, because he's tall, I'm gonna go a little lower this time. I'm gonna guess it's like 45 bucks or so. 24 bucks? Yeah, that looks really good. Really, really good. Okay, let's keep...
Alla fine, cioè, ma perché fa finta di non sapere i prezzi? Tanto ormai lo sai che queste costano una ventina di dollari.
Yeah, quite a few more. But by the way, if you haven't stopped and left this video a thumbs up yet, what are you doing? Hit that thumbs up. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers here on the Speed channel. And if you haven't subscribed, like 70-some% of you guys haven't, can you go ahead and hit that button for us, pretty please? Let's get this channel up. And we got another figure right here. This looks like Gogeta from GT, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's see if I can get the bubble.
Vai, fai adesso Gogeta, vai.
Ooh, let me see. This is looking pretty sick. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the coolest looking version of Gogeta. This one's, I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's made by the same company that made
Musica
the Super
sotto,
Saiyan
bomba.
Gogeta, because he does look a
I
little.
colori mi
a little
piacciono,
sucky,
sembra un po' più
He's just a
della
little sucky, like,
Salernitana,
something about
però,
the face that can't get right, you know what I mean? Like his arms too. They don't look like fur at all. They just look like cheap painted plastic.
Vabbè, alla fine, sai che sembra? Sembra non troppo lontano da altre figure. I problemi veri di queste bootleg sono i capelli. Quando sono piccole si notano di più, quando sono grandi i problemi si notano molto meno. E quindi sta cosa diventa un problema evidente quando sono così.
Plastic. I'm probably because that's what he's made of, but we're just gonna say again, I'm gonna give him more like a 4 out of 7 to be honest with you, and guess he's like 25, 30 bucks.
14.
14 bucks, you know what? I'd still buy him for 14 bucks, so I'm not gonna complain. Let's go ahead and scoot him over.
By the way,
to our next one.
I changed his head, that was a lot better than this.
Super Saiyan, yeah, Super Saiyan does look a lot better, I'll be honest. Let's go ahead and go to this little one here. Whatever this one is much smaller than the rest. Looks like we got a Frieza figure. Oh, he's just actually in pieces. First bootleg figure so far. It's like coming in multiple pieces. Ooh, this looks like it's actually gonna be cool though. That pose, I think they just released Frieza in this pose again. So that's probably what they're bootlegging, but he definitely did not
Colori
come with
rossi.
the Namek base. So let's get Frieza's head on really quick. Why is his shininess like pink? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like red, yeah. It's definitely supposed to be purple, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Let's see.
I'm glad you noticed that, because I would have taken a star away at least for that.
Yeah, maybe two, because the white and purple is kind of iconic for Frieza. So.
White and red Frieza.
Okay, but like in the camera, it doesn't look bad. So I don't know if you guys can tell watching it, because me looking directly at it versus looking into the camera, it looks a lot more like Frieza in the camera. But looking directly at it, I do like the veins and stuff. So I'm gonna give him like a 5. He's better than the Gogetas, but he's still pretty good. And based on his size, I'm gonna guess he's like 25 bucks. 13 bucks.
13?
Yeah, actually, that's actually a really good price. I like
Cazzo questo, c'è andato anche meglio, capito? 13 dollari.
Pretty good. All right, we got a few more over here. This is a bigger box right here. I think
Vai, fammi vedere il bigger box. Fammi vedere il bigger box.
I think there's too many packages. Number 1 and number 2. I think there's actually 3. 3 packages.
Ok.
Let's go to the first one.
Vabbè, Red
right
Frieza,
here.
ragazzi.
All black. Let's see what this figure is.
La Cina ha deciso. Rosso.
Can't even see what's in there. It looks like Beerus actually. Let's see if I can get him out of here. Lord Beerus. He's one of the most interesting, best designed characters. I don't know what it is. I love Beerus's character.
Bravo, almeno ho detto una cosa giusta, bravo.
I'm not a big fan. Like, I don't even know what the heck
Beerus top personaggio.
But Beerus is cool. Ooh, if I can get him out of here. Let's see. I don't know if he's supposed to come off this. Is it broken? No, I guess it can come off. It's not supposed to, but we're gonna have to super glue him back. He loses the star for that because it's not supposed to come off. But actually, his detail, he looks pretty good. But he's not going to stay on this base. That's his only downfall. So he loses the star for that. I would have given him a 6, but because his base is broken,
sporco,
I'm going to give him 5 out of 10. Or 5 out of 7, sorry. But the energy on the finger, that looked really sick. So I'm going to guess Beerus is like, size-wise, 25 bucks or so. $10. Yeah, I'll definitely take that.
10 ci sta 10.
Nope, he's broken. That's definitely minus a star. Send me a broken Beerus.
10 ci sta perfettamente.
This one's just actually in styrofoam and nothing else. So I'm kind of curious to see what's in here. A lot of this stuff comes packed very suspiciously. Like if I was the federal government, I saw that coming in, I'd be like, one of the coolest moments in anime history. I didn't mean to say one of. I meant to say the coolest moment in all of anime history is when Goku went Super Saiyan for the very first time. This is my favorite scene ever in any part of Dragon Ball when he did Super Saiyan for the first time. I was gonna get this tattooed, but I don't like the way black ink looks, so I ended up basically doing the same thing except swapping the head to Super Saiyan head instead of the base head, because like I don't know why, like black colored ink, it always looks fades. It fades super fast. So I went with that, but that is just so sick. That's gonna be another 7 out of 7. Just the way his face looks, the way the clothes are ripped and coming up, and it feels better quality than the rest. I'm gonna guess he's more like 30 bucks.
Si vede pure che c'è un'attenzione, uno sculpt in più. Vedete come ci sono pure i ciuffetti dei capelli più piccoli. Vedete qua sopra? Cioè, questo la rende sicuramente una figura di livello superiore rispetto alle altre, perché ci vuole un'attenzione maggiore. Di solito loro queste cose non le fanno. Poi guarda quanto sono appuntiti i capelli. Quando fanno quelle cose pressaformate, che sono tutte uguali, spesso vengono con le sbavature, rimane un po' di plastica intorno che dovresti rifinire. Invece questa è fatta proprio bene.
$30?
18.
18 bucks, that's good.
$18, porca troia.
Let me also make a comment on, we'll get a close-up of his eyes, it looks teary.
Yeah.
Like, look at his eyes.
No, it does. They did a good job on that. That's actually a really good one. Best moment ever.
Questa la comprerei.
And if you disagree, you know what? I always say that.
È il master list dei bootleg. Bravo, bravo. Sì, sì, io questa la prenderei. Chi è? Gamma? Che gamma è? No. Ah, è Vegeta, pensavo fosse un gamma.
My man, like the king of all the Saiyans who gets
Il re Vegeta.
Ever. There's like very little figures released to him. And if they wasn't for like a little bit of time he gets, screen time, most people wouldn't even know who he was. It's like Vegeta is the prince of all Saiyans, and they kind of just blow his dad aside. Like, yeah, he was just the king of the entire Saiyan race. But no, who cares? Who cares? That's pretty sick, actually. That's a really good detail figure right there. I'm giving King Vegeta
non è male questa.
Probably a 7 out of 7 if I'm being honest here. I think it looks really good. Turn his necklace around. Yeah, that looks really good. And he's big. He's probably like a $40 figure, I'd say.
Bella pure questa.
$30? Yeah, he's
$30, è quel Goku 18.
Vabbè. You can tell they're not hollow. They're like, they're full. They're good. Let's see.
Sì, allora, questa è una cosa che però io non è un indice di qualità. Effettivamente le figure giapponesi dentro sono vuote, sono fatte comunque con dei materiali molto leggeri, invece quelle cinesi, vai, plastica a tutta forza, butta dentro.
We got this box right here, it's got 2 figures in it. Let's slice it open. I think it looks cool. We got big box and a very tiny one here of Krillin and Goku running from a shark. Let's get that out of here, see what it looks like. Slicey dicey, and then get it out of the box. Come here, buddy.
Bella.
Let's see. Wow, that's really tiny, like really tiny. This is like fit in the palm of my hand tiny, but it looks super cool actually. They even got this text popping up in the air. Now I don't know what that means. Somebody translate that to English.
Divertente.
I don't know what that means, but
Dai.
Yeah, probably. That's so tiny. I mean, it's actually, to be so tiny, it's very well detailed. I'm gonna guess it's like 15 bucks because of how small it is, but how much? 5 bucks? I'd give it a solid 5 out of 7 to be honest with you. I just like bigger figures, I'm just biased, but I'd give it a solid 5 out of 7. We got another box right here. Let's see what's in this guy. Slice it open, slice it open. Oh, they actually got a box inside of here. You believe that? A box in the box. Let's see.
What's in the box?
Tape's not cooperating with me. There we go. Ooh, there is. Speaking of Vegeta, ooh, the box actually isn't bad.
No, non è Vegeta, è Vegata.
Yeah, so like, if this is an authentic figure, I'd use it in. I'd leave it in there because it looks pretty cool. What?
Vegeta.
Oh, the way it's spelled. Yeah, it's spelled a little bad, but you know what? If this was an official figure, I'd leave it in there because you can see him. But because it's a bootleg, I don't give a crap about this box.
Ma certo che la devi togliere da là dentro, ovvio. Cosa ci devi fare?
Look, right here, the Vegeta spelled right, but then on the actual box, it's spelled with an A.
Vegeta.
Makes sense.
Vegeta.
This is the iconic Saiyan scene from the first saga. Or I guess you count Raditz as its own saga. I don't know. Whoa, this one's my favorite. He's really good detail. He's a 7 out of 7. That looks really solid. Vegeta in his little fight pose right there. That's honestly probably my favorite one of the lot so far. He just looks really good. He's painted really well, which is very rare for the bootleg figures. Definitely solid 7 out of 7.
Pure questa.
I'm guessing he's like 35 bucks. 20 bucks? Yeah, I'd buy him all day, every day. All day, every
Vai,
day.
$20 per questa, pure regalata,
I can pick the box up, that's the first step.
Bella.
Bang, mystery box. Let's see what's inside. I almost grabbed the knife.
Oh, bisogna essere onesti, se c'è il bootleg bello, è bello.
Let's see what's in here. 1 and 2. Alright, let's get this figure out of here. Whatever this is, styrofoam as well, so let's see what it is. Master Roshi. I see my man. Master Roshi. That actually looks really good too. Let's go ahead. See the turtle shape here. So let's get the turtle out. This is huge actually. This might be a new favorite if his feet actually fit in the turtle. That's another thing. Oh no. I don't know if this is gonna fit. This is like really off. It's not even close to fitting. Ugh. I'm stretching his legs way beyond the way they should be. I mean,
barely has any legs to stretch.
Luckily he's flexible, or else that would not have worked. And he's got glasses here. You can either use the hard
bella pure questa,
or his classic glasses. I'm just gonna go with the classic glasses right here. And boom. That's a solid looking figure. And again, he's big. If you count the size of the turtle and Master Roshi, that is a big, big figure actually. And he's got the Dragon Ball on his neck and everything. Is that the 4-star? No, he's got the 3-star. They're good. They're good. They're good. He's got the 3-star ball on him and everything.
Get on there, Roshi.
Get those glasses.
There you go.
There he is. He looks freaking solid. A solid.
Bella.
I'm saying 7 again. Maybe I'm just biased. Maybe I'm easily impressed. I'm saying 7 out of 7. Due to his size and the fact that the turtle's pretty heavy, I'm guessing he's like 45 bucks probably.
33.
33, one of the most expensive ones so far of the lot, but definitely
33, ma secondo me 33 perché ha pagato 2 personaggi alla fine.
We got another box right here. Bang. Let's see what this one is. This one feels light, but it's like really big, but it feels light. So I'm kind of curious to see whatever it is inside. Let's open it up and slice this thing right open. This one, wow, look at that. That's a lot of styrofoam under that bubble wrap. So let's see what the heck this guy is. Get it all the way open and see what we have. Nicely packaged, nicely packaged.
I think you're gonna like this one.
Am I?
Yes.
Let's see. Ooh.
Vegito?
Whoa, yeah, this is sick. Hold on. Let's get him out of here. This is Vegito grabbing Buhan and wrecking him. He's got half his body.
Se questa è bella, rosico, eh.
Slowly. Slowly. Very slowly. Okay. Boom. There it is. That looks, there's something else in here. There's a second head if you want to put him in base form. But okay, that by
Cazzo. Diventa bene. Non è un modello fantastico. Poi sembra che c'hanno le manone giganti. Però diventa bene questa, eh.
far the best figure of the group. That is
Cazzo, è bella, ragazzi.
huge too. Probably again 18-20 inches in the detail on that. It's freaking amazing.
Si vede, allora, si vede che è bootleg. Perché si vede, tipo per esempio, dalle unioni dei pezzi di plastica, vedete? Queste linee non dovrebbero esserci, però nei bootleg succede. Quando fanno la preformazione vengono fuori così.
I mean, I'm gonna guess like 60 bucks on this one. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 7, 100%. Solid 7 out of 7. Maybe an 8 out of 7. This one looks really good.
Dai, è bella.
52.
52 bucks. I wasn't too far
Dai, beh, qua 52. 52 è comunque un regalo, eh.
off. Honestly, if this was $100+ in the store, I'd take it home with me.
I'd say keep the Super Saiyan head though.
Yeah, no, 100% Super Saiyan head. We're gonna keep his base form head right here on the stand. Wow, that is a super sick figure. I'm super happy with this haul right here.
Allora, di tutte quelle che ha preso, Vegeta, il più bello, probabilmente. Questo Goku, fighissimo, lo prenderei, assolutamente sì. E sicuramente Vegito e Buhan, forse anche Trunks. Questo Trunks dietro, non questo davanti.
Just under 400 bucks for all these is absolutely amazing. If you enjoy this video,
Probabilmente no, cioè non mi interessa, però Re Vegeta è fatto bene. Muten o altri Muten, sinceramente, però è bello, cioè lo consiglierei.
we've done this many times before. There's multiple more examples on the screen here. Go check any of those out. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, growing up is giving up, and until next time, peace out.
Growing up is giving up. E chi vuole giving upare, amico mio? Non io, certamente. In realtà succede anche con le figure legit che hanno una bassa qualità. Io comprai la Taito con tutto il residuo dello stampo, è davvero un cesso. Wow, bruttissima sta cosa, tremendo. Non dovrebbe succedere con quelle legit, però, cazzo. Così, no, no bueno, no bueno. Estremo, estremo, sai questo. Comunque è vero che vedo anche tante figures, bootleg, che non sono malissimo. Però, comunque, preferisco comprare tipo un bootleg che non esiste, cioè capiamoci. Cioè se c'è l'originale, a che pro prendere il bootleg? Compro l'originale se lo posso comprare. Il bootleg io lo preferisco quando si tratta di un giocattolo che loro si sono inventati, che non ha nessuno, capito? Che nessuna azienda vende. Lo preferisco molto di più, no? Cioè lo trovo pure più etico. Comunque si sono inventati un modello diverso. Certo non hanno i diritti per scolpire quel personaggio, ovviamente, però non stiamo togliendo nulla a un artista. Ok, cioè tipo un artista che ha scolpito per Bandai, non gli stiamo rubando, rovinando il lavoro. C'è un artista cinese che ha deciso di fare la figure così, in quel caso là Io penso che la bootleg vada bene. Ovviamente in generale non va mai bene perché bisognerebbe pagare i diritti, chiaro, però non siamo noi a fare le regole. Tipo Baby Vegeta, esatto, tipo Baby Vegeta. Baby Vegeta, tanta roba. Adesso esiste il master list di Baby Vegeta. Lo hanno fatto dopo che l'hanno fatto i cinesi. Dopo l'hanno fatto. Prima i cinesi l'hanno fatto, hanno rosicato. E l'hanno fatto pure loro.